Hello, Wolfpack. Happy Wednesday. Hump Day is here. We got an exciting day of training. I teetered with it a little bit because I think when I originally wrote the programming, I had Tuesday on a different day, and I didn't want to make you guys do front squat, back squat, and then overhead squat the next day. I didn't feel like it fit. So we're just going to work some power snatch work in our EMOM, and we're going to keep the Metcon the exact same. So hopefully we keep your guys' legs and knees a little bit healthier and not double dip you on the double day squatters. Okay, 10-minute EMOM. This is a complex. You're going to hang on to the bar for both reps. We're not going to drop and reset in between. And the reason we put the hang power snatch, so obviously it's more challenging. You have to use more hip extension. You have to extend more, and you have to be faster into the bar. So I want you guys to do this one first and prime those positions and really feel how aggressive you have to be to make this power snatch work from the hang position. And then when we touch and go it, you want to think about using the momentum of the bar from the ground up, since we have kind of all that inertia going down to the ground and back up. And then replicating the same hip action and everything that we did on the hang power snatch. So these complexes are really good to get comfortable moving the barbell for multiple reps, but also as we're going for heavier reps, right? You're going to be fatigued after this one rep, and so we have to make sure that we do everything that we did here, the overextension, the high pull, the fast catch, to make this one possible, since you are going into it with fatigue. So, the first 4 to 5 sets should be building sets, right? We kind of work our way up to something moderate. And then from about 5 minutes on, you can start to push the pace a little bit on weights and how intense we get here. But still making sure that we're catching each hang power snatch in a good catch position. We're not starfishing too wide. We still have good speed and snappiness underneath the bar. And then when we get down to that second power snatch, right, it's not forcing us down into the overhead squat. So still want good quality, clean reps on all these power snatches. Remember, the main thing that really makes these power snatches successful is once you reach that full extension point, right, you have to slide the feet out very, very fast, and then your external rotation, your punch has to be even quicker, right? Since you're not dropping all the way to the bottom, you really have to meet that barbell halfway. And if you're not explosive and snappy with it, right, we're probably going to end up going really, really wide with the feet, starfishing, not catching in a good position. So focus on those things on the hang power snatch, and then carry them over into the power snatch. Also, as you go down to touch and go the bar on the ground, make sure you're keeping it as close to the body as possible. Sometimes when it's light, or right, we come down from a snatch, we come down overhead, sometimes it pushes the bar out in front, comes down our knees, and then actually goes out in front of our shin a few inches, which one makes the bar path longer. Two, that bar goes out in front of our knees, right? Our back's gonna have to compensate, so it puts us at a little bit unsafer angle. And then three, right, it's going to throw off our entire snatch motion, because you're gonna have to eventually bring the barbell back in, and then instead of it going vertical, it's gonna go out and around. It's gonna be all messed up. So keep it close on the way down and the way up. Should be very successful on this complex. Okay. Then the Metcon B, 3 sets, a little bit longer interval, right? We usually do 3 minutes on, 1 minute off, or 4 minutes on, 1 minute off, but wanted to start off with a little bit longer run, since we have been running a little bit more, and then give us plenty of time to get through as many rounds and reps of this. So 5 minutes on the 4-meter run. We need to make sure it's a distance that we're doing in 2.5 minutes or less. That way we have at least half of the time to be working on this AMRAP. We don't want to spend the whole AMRAP running. Realistically or theoretically, right, this run is going to take somewhere between 2 and 2:15, and then that gives us a minimum of 2.5 minutes, right? You're coming from the run, transition, and then get back to work on the actual CrossFit movements. Okay, so pick a appropriate distance for you on the run. We've got 10 alternating dumbbell snatches. This should be a weight that you can do 10 every single time in a row. Since you do have lower body fatigue on the jump overs, you do have lower body fatigue on the wall balls, your best bet is probably to just focus on a good hinge and a good squat down to the ground, and then as you pick the dumbbells up, you might want to utilize a little bit more of that arm pull than your legs. If you try to use a lot of legs here, all your legs here, all your legs here, lower body's going to get very fatigued, and then obviously your runs are going to be slower as the rounds go on. So good hinge, good mechanics, flat back, and then maybe start that pull a little bit early with your arms for the dumbbell snatch. Choose a weight. You can do all 10 in a row. I think I already said that. 10 box jump overs. Normal height. Just keep moving on this. This is where you should kind of breathe and recover. It's probably the least technical movement of all of them, so you should take this at a pace that you can recover, breathe, and not completely die, because you got to go right into the wall balls next. And then pick a ball weight that you can do this in no more than 2 sets. Hopefully we're able to do 10 in a row, 10 in a row, 10 in a row the whole time. We keep our rounds and reps moving. That would be the goal for this workout. Rest a minute, and then we start back the next set with the run, and as soon as you come back from the run, you pick up where you left off. So pretty standard kind of interval work that we've been doing for a while now. So should be a good little stimulus. These are movements that the Open often puts together. I think last year's Open actually had dumbbell snatches and box jump overs, so I remember them being very midline intensive as well, so don't be surprised if your core kind of blows up, because you are hinging a lot on the dumbbells, and then as you jump over the box, you're a little bit crunched over as well. So you're probably going to have a little midline fatigue, but what in CrossFit doesn't give you midline fatigue? That's why we love it. Anyways, have a great Wednesday. Have a great hump day. See you in the gym. Bye.